So I did my first gig with the FM3 I think last Friday, so I wanted to kind of share my thoughts on it and what I liked about it. So first of all, it's super tiny, and so that's cool. The reason I haven't gigged with it before is because I got it, I think, during lockdown. I did use it on the Mark Kelly's marathon thing as like an effects unit in the loop of a mezzo, but I haven't had a chance to really gig with it properly. I've been gigging with my Helix. So I've done a couple of other videos about, would it be possible to gig it with just these 3 buttons, and I can confirm that yes, that was definitely possible. I set up 6 scenes. You can toggle between 2 alternate scenes on each foot switch. That's the way that I've got it set up. So I'm in scenes mode, but I'm toggling between a rhythm and a rhythm with delay, a lead and another lead, a clean and a clean with delay. And that gets me through the traditional kind of function gig. I was also monitoring with a power cab, which had turned up quite loud, which is, I think, one of the best things you can do to get a good feel out of a modeler. In my opinion, the thing that I hate most about modelers or gigging with modelers is if you have to use in-ears, and only in-ears. You get kind of none of that stuff hitting the back of your legs, and it just doesn't really feel great. And especially when the in-ears move slightly, all of that lower end kind of can tend to disappear, and that's not fun for me. The thing I really like about it is having this tuner which is always on. Obviously the size is a huge factor. The way that I set it up was that in my layout, you probably won't be able to see it here, but I've got one set of outputs with the cab, but I've split off just before that with an EQ, just so that I can sort of control the brightness of the preset overall. So I've got like a bit of a high cut on that, I think taking down 16 kilohertz and 8 kilohertz, and that goes out of out 2, which was going into the front of my power cab, and the out 1 went to front of house. So it all worked perfectly well. The other cool thing is that you can long press the middle button, you can get into other kind of scenes and modes, but I didn't need to do that. I can switch between scene views by a long hold here, and I can get to a tuner here. That was quite useful. Just tap there and come back out of the tuner, and that was cool. So yeah, overall very impressed with it. Anything that I've changed, I don't think so at the moment. There is a little bit of gap when you're switching between scenes, but not a massive one. And the preset that I'm using, I've got the ODS 100 for rhythm and lead, and then the double verb for cleans, and the dogs are saying it's time to stop. So I'll catch you in another video soon. That was just my thoughts on the FM3. It's built like a painter's drill, seems super reliable, sounds great, and worked really nicely with the power cab, which I'm running in LF raw mode. So would highly recommend. Catch you in another video soon. Cheers.